Well, Siraj, what would have been your choice had you won the toss?
We also decided to batting first because of this climate, heavy climate. So no, if batting or bowling, we need to adapt it at any situations.
Well, you had a good tournament, especially in Dubai Asia Cup qualifier. So coming back into this game with that experience, what does it mean to you?
No, we had a very good tournament. Actually, this is a very big tournament for Kuwait at long years back, and we all players in the squad, 17 players now is a very positive approach towards the cricket now. So we will continue the positive approach in the domestic level also.
Team news, are you going into the same team or any changes coming into this game?
From the last match, we make one change today that Rahul Gobi out and Prabhash Lalin.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Well, the news from the center is that the skipper Clinto of RSG PALAKKAD Falcons won the toss and he decided to bat first. Well, the batter checked his shot at the last minute, pushing it on the offside. An excellent run, 8 without loss after 1. An eventful first over comes to an end, 8 without loss. And Navneet is opening cautiously 5 for 5. It's a Division A KKPL match. Look at that playing 11 Al-Bull exchange. Mohammad Anas, Clinto, the captain. Anjilit, Anudip, Jackson, Muhammad, Naveen Raj, Robin Matthew, Salish, Shamir and Sheenu John. Let us have a look at RSG Palakkad, Ashif, Shiraj Khan, the skipper Nikhil Robin, Parvinder Kumar, Prabhosh, Pramod Varghese, Rahul, Rajesh, Rajesh Shayaf and Sunil. So Parvinder Kumar with ball in hand has been playing a lot of domestic games, turf matches. Oh, this time banged on the deck, back up on length. Brilliant delivery to start it up. Navneet Raj wanted to pull that standing on the crease. Luckily didn't get bat on ball into the gloves of wicketkeeper Parvinder Kumar. Steaming in. Oh, this time change of pace. The batter read that length so carefully. And he swiveled with the help of his wrist. No chance for man at back out of square. And fast boundary for Navneet Raj. 12 without loss, Al-Bull exchange. Well, that was a beautiful shot of Navneet Raj bat. He knew where the fielder was. And he anticipated that length first up. And just guided past man at back out of square. He raced away to 9 of 7. Al-Bull exchange 12 without loss. Well, I got a slip in place. This time again with the back up a length. We have to wait for umpire decision. Yep. They signal it as a void. Zakir Hussain along with Sajid, the on-field umpires. Well, I would like to introduce Deepak, our scorer, along with Mr. Hari, who is doing this streaming live from Sulaibiya cricket ground. So we got a man at slip, fine leg inside the ring. There's a man at short mid wicket, mid on. Parvinder comes and he bowls. This time, brilliant delivery, nice shape there. Good carry to the gloves of wicketkeeper. Parvinder showing interest of a cotton behind, but Zakir Hussain said there was no bat involved. Well, now extra cover goes back to deep extra. We get a man at deep point. Long off comes in place of mid off. It's 13 without loss. Parvinder Kumar steaming in. Again back up a lane. This time hasn't get a hold of it. There's a chance. Oh! Fieldsman at mid off. He did cover the ground well. But he reacted a bit later, a bit slowly rather, I would say. But what a delivery. Once again from Parvinder Kumar, back up a length. Well, frustration for Parvinder Kumar. He literally had a wicket on the fourth delivery, unfortunately. For RSG FALCONS, the catch being not been completed. On the left-hander, Sheenu John, beg your pardon. Oh, this time, again angling down leg, yep. Wide signal by the umpire. The keeper was unhappy with that decision. Perhaps he would have thought the ball was just brushing The bats up batter into the gloves of wicketkeeper there. But no doubt in umpire's mind, additional run added to the tally, 15 without loss. Well, mid off and mid on inside the ring. Man at deep third man, as well as sweeper out on the boundary. Change of pace, excellent delivery. This is from Parvinder Kumar. We did see a lot of change of pace. The first one started with the short delivery and then change of pace. Slower one, read well by Navneet, picked up a boundary. Well, it's all happening. There is no humidity. The weather was literally bad in the morning and now hot weather. Nice clear skies as the next delivery thuds him on the nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds him 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds him 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of Navneet Raj. Half-hearted appeal denied by the umpire. The next delivery thuds 15 without loss. Nice of. Oh, this time it's a good one. Slightly fuller. Works it on the onside. Is Navneet and picked up a single. Happy to be on the non-striker's hand. That brings Sheenu John on strike now. The left and right hand combination is very difficult. It's a nightmare as a bowler because you have to change your line and length. You have to place your field setting in every delivery being bowled. This time good one, punching it on the onside. And they will take a single. It's 20 without loss. 2.3. Next delivery. This time it was in the slot for Navneet. Missed out on that occasion. So 4 runs came from this over. Still 2 to come. Look at that packed offside. The man at short third. Back on a point cover. Extra cover. Sweeper out on the boundary as the next delivery played straight to extra cover. Is Navneet. No chance of any run there. The last two deliveries have been dot balls, no runs conceded. Well, can Rajesh finish it off well here? This time the ball kept bit low, pushing it straight to the long off fielder. So Navneet will retain the strike. 3 gone, it's 21 for no loss. Al-MULLA exchange. Well, Clinto, after winning the toss, no hesitation to bat first. Navneet is going run a ball at the moment. 14-14. Sheenu John taking his time. He got only 4 delivery to face. We could see changes happening. Well, the pace is off. Now Shiraj Khan, the magician, comes to the party now. He has had a good success in Dubai, especially Asia Cup tournament, playing for Kuwait cricket. What a magnificent event that was for Kuwait cricket. Immediately umpire Zakir Hussain is requesting the third umpire to change the ball there. Well, we are all set. Now Shiraj Khan is coming from the garden end. And now Niti is up against him. Started off with the nice flighted delivery that has been played along the ground, straight to the long off fielder for a single. Well, we got wide long off and wide long on. The two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The rest all are standing inside the 30. You got a man at short third, back on a point, cover, extra cover. There is no mid off and mid on, mind you, because long off and long on in place. Here comes. Oh, this time it's a good delivery, trapped in front. And no hesitation for Zakir Hussain to raise his finger. So change in bowling works for RSG Palakkad Falcons, and Shiraj Khan has a wicket. Well, Siju John, disappointing final for him. He went for 2. And Al-MULLA exchange 22 for 1. And that brings Sajid into the middle at number 3. Sajid Kalam is a very good player. But another lefty joins the party. 22 for 1. Shiraj Khan is continuing his form. What he has done in Dubai. He's been an asset for Kuwait cricket over the years, and continuing that golden form here as well. A wicket in very second delivery. Oh, this time drifting down leg, it misses the keeper. Does it have the legs to go all the way up? So poor one to follow it up. Drifting down leg, misses the keeper by much. Racer to the boundary for 4. So 5 runs added to the tally. Again, drifting down leg. We have to wait for umpire decision. Yup, wide signal by the umpire. Another run added to the tally. So 2 consecutive wides for Shiraj Khan. So Navneet is going at the moment. Run a ball 15-15. Another wide signaled by the umpire this time. Drifting down leg side again for Navneet Raj. 30 for 1. Oh, this time beautiful shot. Read that line so beautifully playing. Gains the spin. And over long off. So first 6 of the game. But Shiraj Khan started off well, the first 2 deliveries, and then has given away 14 runs so far, last 2 to come. Well, what a shot that was of Navneet Raj bat, hitting through the line and over long off for a maximum. Pressure is on Shiraj Khan despite a wicket in his over. So Navneet Raj is showing some skills here against a top class spinner. This time again playing it on the onside, at least a couple. Yep, easily taken at the end. It's 4 gone, 17 came from that over. 38 for 1 after 4. Well, 3 bowlers been used so far. Rajesh Murali 2 overs went for 13 wicketless. Parvinder Kumar 7. And Shiraj Khan went for 17 despite a wicket on his second delivery. A wicket fell when the score was 22 and now it's 38 for 1 after 4. So Rajesh Murali joins the party, castling through the stumps of Sajid Kalam, walking back to the pavilion. It's a dream start for Rajesh Murali in his 3rd over. The off stump is out of the ground. He went for a golden duck. Well, now Clinto, the skipper, joins his teammate Navneet in the middle at number 4. Well, Murali this time coming from the garden end, the nipping back in, it's a good shape. He wants to put pressure on Clinto. The first delivery, he got a wicket of Sajid Kalam. RSG Palakkad Falcons are back in the game. The wicket of Sajid Kalam, it's a big wicket, mind you. He's a very good player. This time he took it on the full. Is Clinto, and they sets off for a single.
Again it is bright. A little.
The next delivery this time placing it on the offside is Naveen. It's 25 of 20. He's playing a good Nokia. Respecting good one. Punishing the odd deliveries. But he has to play an anchoring role here because they need. The run rate is very handy at the moment. Oh, this time the ball kept bit low. Perhaps that back leg would have saved Naveen Raj. A smile on the face of the bowler as well as the batsman. Very good over, very tidy over, tight over from Murali. This time, inside edge straight away. Hits the pad and rolled onto the onside. It's a good one for Rajesh as well as for MULLA exchange. Beg your pardon for RSG Palakkad. 5 gone. It's 42 for 2. That's Naveen Raj. 26 of 22. Leading from the front. MULLA exchange need his presence at least for 15 overs. Shinu John 2 of 5 and Sajid Kalam went for a golden duck. Clinto joins his teammate 1 of 2. Well, so far 4 bowlers have been used. Rajesh Murali pick up the bowler 3 overs 17, picked up a wicket. Parvinder Kumar is off strike now, 1 of 7. And now Siaf Rafi, another spinner, comes into the attack from the garden end. Oh, it's a good one. It's a wrong one. Well read by Naveen. What a delivery. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay to see that again. The brilliant delivery from Sayyaf Rafi. The last 5 deliveries, and then the first power play will be. Oh, this time, it's a typical leg break. Placing it to sweep a cover is Clinto. Happy to be on the non-striker's hand. 44 for 2. The MULLA exchanges, they are going 8 runs per over at the moment. Oh, this time it's a red. Well, is Naveen. Has he got a man there? No. Goes over, deep mid wicket for another maximum. And 50 comes up for MULLA exchange in 5.3 overs. It's a brilliant shot, waited and waited. And smoked it over deep mid wicket. Another off tracker, but this time straight to short extra. Siraj is ever reliable, standing there. No chance of a run. Decent comeback after going for a maximum as the next delivery, taking the outside edge. The batsman had to hurry. Taken a single there. Clint on that occasion. Supporting Naveen Raj for his call. 51 for 2. So 9 came from that over. The runs are coming for Al-MULLA Exchange. It's a good sign. As the next delivery, this time worked it on the onside is Clinto. Oh dear. Would have thought of a second there, but it slipped. And now the power play overs have been completed. It's a good power play despite of losing 2 wickets, 52 for 2. Well, that's a match summary. Clinto on the toss selected to bat first. I'm sure he'll be happy to see that score margin, despite losing Sheenu John as well as Sajid Kalam up front. It seems Parvinder is back into attack. So Siraj Khan, you can see that man screen is again change in bowling. Murali has been rested for his final over, and Parvinder Kumar has been brought back into the attack. His first spell, a good one, went for 7. Quite surprised to see why Siraj Khan replaced him with the spin option, because the pitch was assisting him. We could see the first over, we did see some bounce back up a length. And now Siraj Khan is looking for a wicket here.
You can do.
Parvinder Kumar has the 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Short fine in placed. Oh, has he got an edge there? Has he got an edge? Yup. There goes the wicket. And Clinto goes this time nicking through into the gloves of wicketkeeper. That's what I've been talking about. Baffled to see Sajid Khan. It took him off, but again he brought him back. Excellent pace. What a delivery. Well, Clinto goes for 3. And Al-MULLA Exchange have lost their 3rd wicket. But it's a commentator's curse. I've been talking about the partnership. And Sajid Khan somehow needed a wicket. And team is taking a short drinks break. And what a start for Parvinder after a short break. Well, Anas is on strike now. He's ready to face Parvinder Kumar, streaming in, absolutely pumped up. A slip is in place in the form of Sajid Khan. Siraj Khan, beg your pardon. It's 52 for 3. Here we go. And what is in store for Parvinder Kumar in this over? Oh, straight away going for that short upper length option. Banged into the deck. Well, it's a quick statistics from our statistician Hari. Best bowler Sayyaf Rafi representing RSG PALAKKAD from Division A. And Parvinder Kumar is the best all-rounder. And he's proving it rightly. He got a wicket in his first delivery. Thank you, Mr. Hari. It's 53 for 3 in 6.2. I'm sure Mohammad Anas will have a tough time there. Oh, this time good one again. Again wicket to wicket delivery. Nothing giving away. You got a man at deep mid wicket, deep square leg, wide third man, and long off in place for right-handed Mohammad Anas. This time change of pace rather, placing it straight to Shiraj Khan on the leg side. No chance of a run. What a tight over from Parvinder Kumar. Single came in the form of wide, mind you. And since then, it's been a tight over. Oh, this time in the air, the batsman had no clue whatsoever. Checked his shot the last minute. On the bounce, short extra cover fielder. Sayyaf Rafi again, that man. Out of his reach. Literally, Parvinder Kumar had a wicket in the 5th ball. Can he finish off Valia? Can he take a wicket in the last delivery? Oh, this time drifting down leg, aiming for that Yorker length, but this time missed by much, by whisker. And umpire Sajjad signal it as wide. Oh, this time gets outside edge, but there is a protection in the form of D third man. So Mohammad Anas got away with that. He is off the strike. 7th gone, 55 for 3, and fantastic stuff from Parvinder Kumar comes to an end. 55 for 3 after 7. Again, the ball is in now Shiraj Khan's hand. First over went for 17. Picked up a wicket on second delivery. Flighted, nice flighted delivery, placed along the ground, straight to the long off fielder. Well, the two right-hander batsmen in the middle. The left and right-hand combination didn't work, and so far PALAKKAD bowlers have been successful to remove the left-handers. Naveen Raj, fantastic batter, 34 of 26, showing some resistance. The next delivery this time, placing it straight to Shiraj Khan, and he picked up in his follow-through, no chance of a run. This time there is a wide open offside, single taken easily on that occasion, and Naveen is now 35 of 28. Mohammad Anas took 6 deliveries to reach his 2 runs. Well, he got a short extra. Interesting field setup. The next delivery, Shiraj Khan frustrated with that length. Perhaps he'd have thought of inviting Mohammad Anas for a drive. Oh, this time chipped in the air. There is no one. Shot mid-wicket. Intentionally played that shot, easily taken. Single. Again, that fielder comes into the equation, but again drifting on his pads. Just a wrist work for Mohammad Anas. That will not increase pressure on him. 5 came from this over. 60 for 3 after 8. Al-MULLA exchange. Look at that bowling summary. Rajesh Murali, 3 overs, picked up a wicket for his 17. Parvinder Kumar, so far pick up the bowler for me. 2 overs, 10 runs. They picked up a wicket in his second spell. Shiraj Khan, bit expensive, 22 in his 2. Though he had a wicket, Sayyaf Rafi, first over went for 10. Again, change in bowling. Sunil, the ball in hand. Sunil Mustafa from the desert end. It's a road end, you would rather call. Short extra cover is in place. You're going to man it. Backward of point. Sweeper out on the boundary for the right-handed Mohammad Anas. Started with a nice flight. Oaxing it on the onside with Mohammad Anas. And they're happy to rotate the strike at the moment. It's all depends on how Naveen Raj plays from here. Seven and a half at the moment. The run rate is quite good. A nice flighted delivery this time. Straight to the man at long off fielder. He moves on to 37, Naveen. And Al-MULLA exchange crawling to 63 for 3. Those who are tuned in now, watching us live from Sulaibiya Cricket Division A KKPL match between Al-MULLA exchange versus RSC PALAKKAD Falcons. So I'm placing it on the offside. It's a good single, a good call from Naveen. Though there was a man at backward of point, wasn't quick enough. Zakir Hussain and Sajad are doing a great job in field, along with Deepak, the scorer. So far, so good. As the next delivery, straight to short extra, no chance of a run. And streaming controlled by Hari. In the middle he brings up some good statistics. Oh, this time placing it wide off, short extra cover. There's some work to do, man at long off. Fantastic stuff. He literally saved 2 runs for his team. So 5 runs came from this over. Last one to go. It's a nice bowling action. This time plenty of vacant space, placing it in between that point and cover region. He had to hurry. It's a good throw. Perhaps much better throw would have had him. Naveen Raj was struggling on that occasion. Perhaps he would have thought that he could make it easily. 9 gone. It's 67 for 3. Well, that's the batting summary. Naveen Raj leading from the front, 41 of 33. Look at Sheenu John there, 2 of 5. LBW, Shiraj Khan and Sajid Kalam disappointing, went for a golden duck. Was casted through Clinto. Fantastic delivery. 3 of 5. So Mohammad Anas 6 of 10. So Sayyaf Rafi, best bowler for RSG Palakkad, again back in business. Man a deep extra cover. So point is inside the ring, extra cover inside the ring, mid wicket inside the ring, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, long off and long on. Plenty of options for the batters to rotate the strike. So plenty of vacant places, and now it's up to Naveen Raj as well as Mohammad Anas to take his team for a respectable score. It's a matter of 2-3 good overs. If 6 runs are coming in an over and they can fetch this, the back end of the innings, especially after 15 and 16, if wickets are in hand, he could score more. This time off tracker that has been hammered towards that deep mid wicket region. But Naveen Raj literally and surely missed out on that occasion. He had a chance to go bang, but just managed to score a single. This time placing it on the offside is Mohammad Anas, at least a couple. It's a good running between the wickets so far from these 2 batters. They're calculating, they're playing calculation innings here, not taking any sort of risk. Again, placing it on the offside. It's a good call from Naveen. Mind you, he was running to the danger end. So 4 came from first 4 deliveries. It's a nice little phase for Al-Bulla Exchange. Here comes Sayyaf Rafi. Oh, this time placing it straight down the ground. Safest as you like. What a shot of Naveen Raj bat. Second 6 for him as well as for his side. Such a talented batter. Immediately he read that length from Safi and hoisting it down the ground. This time placing it behind square. Sajad. The umpire standing at square leg. Accidentally stopped the ball there. Smile everywhere. 10 gone. Halfway through. 79 for 3. Again, Sunil. This time works it on the onside is Navin Raj, and he will come back for a second. And 50. A good 50 for him. 51 of 37. Well, he wasn't aware of that 50 when his teammates were applauding his work there. Fantastic. It's a good solid knock from him. 51 of 37. 3 sixes. The strike rate of 137. But it's interesting to see how he changes his approach from here. At the moment, Al-Mulla Exchange is going 8 runs per over. This time he placing it straight down the ground, straight to long off. It's a good shot. It resulted in just a single. If Al-Mulla Exchange scores another, if it scores 8 runs per over from here on, they're in a position to reach 160. This time the ball spun sharply. Mohammad Anas was very watchful on that occasion, placing it on the onside. No chance of a run. This time again placing it down the ground, but this time they'll take a single. Parvinder Kumar got a rocket arm. No chance for Navin Raj to take a set double there. Four came from this over. Again down the ground, straight to long off. Five came from that over. 11 gone. 84 for 3. Well, Rajesh Murali is into his final over. A good economy rate, 17 for 1 in his first 3. Got a wicket of Sajid Kalam. Started off slightly leg side on that occasion. Easy pickings for Navin Raj. Again, this time on the pads. It's easy pickings for Mohammad Anas again. He has got plenty of protection on the offside. That angle which is taking, that length. It's interesting to see how close he's bowling the stumps. This time much better length, much better line as well. If you are trying to bowl that wide Yorker, because you have got option there on the offside. Square leg comes, deep square leg comes in place of short mid wicket, deep mid wicket, long on and long off. Siraj Khan is searching for a wicket. Can his bowler able to produce? This time placing it straight to Siraj Khan. Is standing at short extra, denying the batter a single there. Putting pressure on Mohammad Anas because runs were coming, 4-5 runs in every over. Siraj Khan is looking for a breakthrough. Again straight to short extra, no chance of a run, consecutive dot balls. It's a good over, just 3 came from this, the last one to go. Can he finish it off well, Rajesh Murali? Oh, this time has he got a foot in his follow through? Yup. And what a disaster for Al-Mulla Exchange. Look at Naveen Raj. He can't do much about it. So Mohammad Anas smoked powerfully down the ground. And Rajesh Murali got a foot in his follow through. The ball hits the stumps. And Naveen Raj was way out of his crease. Well, that is cricket for you. Some unfortunate incident. And a good batter walking back to the pavilion. A sigh of relief for RSG Palakkad. 87 for 4 after 12. Whenever I mentioned about the wicket, they got a wicket. It's commentators' curse again. Siraj Khan is really happy now because he got a big wicket of Naveen Raj. The last 8 overs to go. It's 87 for 4. Whenever Al-Mulla Exchange batters thought of accelerating their innings, they lost their wicket in successive interval. If you see the first one, followed by second, third wicket, and then the nice little phase again, a good batter went in the form of run out. The Shamir is off the mark there. Shamir and Mohammad Anas, they have work to do. This time he swept and swept hard. Does it beat the man at deep wicket? Yeah, if it does, that will bring some confidence for Mohammad Anas to bat freely. But that was there. That length was inviting Anas to go. And picked his spot and picked up a boundary. 92 for 4. And the boundary was not coming for Al-MULLA Exchange. Can this be a over for Mohammad Anas to accelerate? We have to wait and watch. Deep backward, a square leg, and deep mid wicket is pretty straight. That's a decent comeback for Sunil. So 93 for 4. 6 came from first 3. There is no one on the offside. Apart from that fieldsman standing inside the 30-yard circle, we can manage a short extra point, backward a point. There is no sweeper apart from long off. You got to bowl the tight line. Can't give outside the off stump, no room. As the next delivery, flight hit, placing it along the ground is Shamir on that occasion. So 7 came from this over. Current run rate is 7.32. The last delivery coming up. That's a good one. It's a decent comeback again for Sunil. 13 gone. It's 94 for 4. Well, Shiraj Khan comes back into the attack and that he has been invited, greeted well. A switch hit, over point, race away to the boundary for 4. That has just not been Shiraj Khan's day. Whenever he's been come to bowl, he has been greeted very badly. So Mohammad Anas is trying to accelerate his innings as the next delivery this time was a stumping chance. Oh dear. The keeper didn't collect it cleanly first up. And then he removed the belts in flash. Celebration. But the square umpire had different thought about it. 100 comes up, and what a dramatic way to reach that 100. 100 for 4. Siraj Khan was not at all happy with the decision. This is a game. He got to accept the umpire decision. Bye is signaled by the umpire. Well, it's all happening. It's an eventful over so far. In a sweep shot rather, picked up a boundary is Mohammad Anas. Well, that will hurt Siraj Khan. Adding the salt onto the wounds, it will hurt. Laven came from this over. Last one to go. 25 of 25 run a ball for Mohammad Anas at the moment. 105 for 4. Gone. 105 for 4. Well, again, Parvinder Kumar is back into the attack. First 2 overs went for a 10, picked up a wicket. Very crucial stage. And this is a very crucial stage for Al MULLA Exchange as well as for RSG, PALAKKAD Falcons. Well, they have been successful to pick 4 wickets. Last 36 league deliveries. So Mohammad Anas started to accelerate his innings. We did see a couple of boundaries from his bat in the last over. Is it a sign for Al MULLA Exchange to flourish? Some runs at the back end of the innings. And the skipper Siraj Khan chose his handy customer Parvinder Kumar. Can he take a wicket? Will there be a breakthrough? Here we go. Parvinder Kumar steaming in. Wrapped him on the pads for Shamir on that occasion. The delivery didn't cost much. Resulted in a single. Man at short third, backward a point, sweeper cover. Short extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, short mid wicket. Again wide. This time it's excellent delivery, direct hit. The batsman was home on that occasion. No damage done. Here comes Parvinder. That was a poor delivery from Parvinder. He gets a treatment behind square. Race away to the boundary in a flash. It carried that pace, drifting down leg. And Mohammad Anas had to do was to just guide that one past fine leg fielder. Lost in concentration for Parvinder Kumar. He's been wayward in his last penultimate over. In fact, the third over hasn't been his best. Again a full toss, placing it along the ground, straight to man at long on. He keeps it for a single. Perhaps that stumping chance is playing in bowler's mind. Partnership is worth 22 from 16. Oh, this is a good line. Again, he picked his spot. There is no one backing up. The long off fielder, he had to cover his ground. And he did manage to cover Pramod on that occasion, but can't stop the batters for taking 2 runs. Final delivery coming up. The 15th over. Again drifting down leg. Hits him on the pads. Is Shamir. Half-hearted uphill, but that was way down leg side. 15 gone. 115 for 4. Expensive over from Parvinder. The third one comes to an end. If you see, the first 2 overs were very handy. Well, that's a match summary. 15 overs have been bowled out so far. 115 for 4. Naveen Raj pick up the batter. Unfortunately got run out. 55 of 42. Mohammad Anas stitching some runs in the middle. 30 of 29. Shamir Abu Bakr 6 of 8. Rajesh finished his quota 4, 20 for 1. Parvinder Kumar 18 for 1. Still 1 to go. Shiraj Khan expensive 32 for 1. Sayaf Rafi 22 wicketless in his first 2. Again change in bowling. So Rajesha Rajesha Pujari. is coming round the wicket for right-hander Shamir. Started off with a full delivery, but placing it straight to cow corner for a single. And that brings now Mohammad Anas onto the strike, 30 of 29. Deep mid wicket, cow corner, and a fine leg in place for the right-handed Mohammad Anas. Here comes Pujari. Oh, this time chipping it in the air and finds the man at short fine leg. He wanted to play that ram shot to take over fine leg, but the end he just skying it, and he picked out rather fine leg to perfection. So Mohammad Anas wanted to accelerate his innings. He goes for 30 and Pujari gets a wicket. $116 for 5 after 15.2. Well, Rajesh, very good over so far. A wicket on his second delivery. Got rid of Mohammad Anas. This time off tracker, smoked, but didn't come right of the middle of the bat. Are they going for a second? Oh dear, direct hit. Almost had Shamir. He would be walking back to the pavilions. It's a good throw. Unfortunately for Rajesh, he didn't collect it. He would have thought rather the ball would hit the stumps, but it didn't happen. 118 for 5. Oh, this time it's again skied. There's a man getting underneath it. Second wicket for Rajesh. What a magnificent spell from him. And Shiraj Khan, happy, smile everywhere in the faces of the players. He got a second wicket, and it's a pavilion parade for MULLA Exchange. They started off well. It's a good middle session for them, and then again they are falling like a cards here. We did see some good catches being taken today. It's a good overall fielding effort shown by RSG PALAKKAD Falcons. The fielders supporting the bowlers. You need it, especially when we are playing this kind of cricket. The fielders always have to be on their toes. We did see Jackson Wilson joins the party now. Difficult situation for MULLA Exchange. They lost 2 wickets in this over. Important of Mohammad Anas, Jackson Wilson. This time it's him on the pads. He missed the slower one. Would you believe it? He got third wicket. It's a dream spell for him, dream over. Jackson Wilson goes for without troubling the scorer. It's a nightmare over for Al-MULLA Exchange. They lost 3 wickets. (118 for 7), mind you, 118 for 4 start of this over, and now 118 for 7. Well, at one stage, Al-MULLA Exchange were looking good to post 160 runs on the board, and now they are in danger of bundling out inside the 20th. Well, this is cricket. 1 minute up, the next minute down. Mohammad Razin is in the middle. Another new bowler comes to this time, wanted to go big, finds the top edge, it beats the fielder, beats that third man, race away to the boundary for 4. Well, sometimes edges are very handy, and Al-MULLA Exchange need some runs. Doesn't matter how they come, but runs are important at this stage. Shamir wanted to launch it downtown, gets a top edge, flies away for a boundary for 4. Can they show some resistance and score some quick runs, take their side, put up some commandable score on the board? 123, so when it's below par, it's not enough on this wicket, because we saw the ball is not doing much. It's a no lateral movement, no swing whatsoever. The fresh pitch. This time the ball takes underneath of the pad. No hesitation for Sajjad to raise his finger. Another one bites the dust. It's just pavilion parade for Al-MULLA Exchange batters. And all of a sudden, RSG Palakkad right on top. Well, no one get going apart from Naveen Raj, 55 or 42, along with Mohammad Anas. His wicket changed the course of the game. Since then, merely they added 4 or 5 runs. 3 LBW decisions went favor of RSG Palakkad Falcons. All 3 were caught in front. Missing the straight one, Anudeep. He joins his teammate at number 9. So Prabhosh Lal. This time placing it on the onside, and he's off the mark. That brings Shamir on strike now. Okay, this time launched downtown. Has he got enough? He has. This is good one from Shamir. Pick that length in the slot. Hammer downtown. That was ordinary stuff from Prabhosh. You are bowling in the death overs. You got to be very accurate. Off tracker. It had to go the journey. Eventually it did. 13048. This time they will be happy to take a single. 17 gone. 131 for 8. 13 came from that over. And a wicket too. Well, Rajesh will start his second. He had a dream first over. 3 wickets to his name. The hat-trick ball. He is on a hat-trick, mind you. He got 2 consecutive wickets. The 5th and 6th delivery. The first one was a wide. Still the hat-trick ball is on. Here comes Rajesh. Again slipping down leg stump. Wide signal. He's aiming for that in-swing length so that he can get rid of Shamir. Oh, this time he bowls him. I've been talking about that length. First 2-1 were missing. Leg stump. And this time angling in. Hitting that base of that off stump. And he got a hat-trick. Congratulations, Rajesh. The MULLA exchange absolutely blown away from the wind produced from RSC PALAKKAD, especially the back end of the innings.
19 or 14.
Shamir Abu Bakr, 19 of 14. He went. Excellent delivery. 133 for 9. At one stage, 160 was pretty much on card, and now merely a wicket away. Well, 2 good overs are enough to change the course of the game. This is what precisely happened. Well, RSG PALAKKAD Falcon spectators perhaps wondering where was Rajesh, what he was doing, because he's been given the opportunity to bowl and picked up 4 wickets. Again this time a good length there, right in the block hole. Robin Matthew Somehow he negated, presenting full face of the bat. But no run taken. The last 3 to go. Again, change of pace, excellent. This time he opens the face of the bat. Nikhil is there, collected cleanly, but can't stop the batter for taking a single. 1-3-5 for 9. The last 2 deliveries to go. Can he finish off this innings? Can he wrap up the innings in this over? Robin Matthew on strike. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Well deceived. Justly going away from the right hander. It's a good length. He's aiming for that middle stump on an LBW. Here comes Rajesh. This time the length was not that great, but the ball will race away to the offside boundary for 4. The chase was on for Nikhil and he gives it up. A boundary to finish it off. It's excellent over. 139 for 9. Well, Shiraj Khan is into his 4th over. First 3 overs, 32 runs, picked up a wicket. Not good figures for him as an individual, but as a skipper, is very happy to see his teammates' effort. At one stage, he was even struggling to break the partnership. Again, that has been hit firmly down the ground. There is a Parvinder. He just kept it for a single. 144.9. We have to. The questions will be raised. 140 would be enough. Oh, this time he took it on the full. Does it have legs to go all the way? Yup, it does. Shiraj Khan is going the distance whenever he came to bowl. This time missed that flighted delivery on the full. Robin Matthew hoisted over mid wicket. One for 7. Can they produce another 13 to reach that psychological mark of 160? That's what I've been talking about right through commentary. Again, this time low full toss. Batter wasn't ready, perhaps not expecting that low full toss. Placed it down the ground for a single. 1 for 8 for 9. Last one to go after this last 6 deliveries. This time coming down the wicket, skying up, there's a chance. 2 converging fielders and the ball felt in the middle of 2 fielders there. The batter literally had to reach for it. Hasn't connected well, slicing it up in the air. No damage done. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one to finish it off for Shiraj Khan. 42 for 1 is 4 overs. Not the kind of figures he wanted. But this is cricket.
Garden side cameras keep the same focus, huh? Because the other camera guy is doing something, so keep it same, huh? Just leave it like this. Maybe you can focus on dugout, maybe something. Focus the dugout, focus the dugout cricket, that logo. You can keep it like that until the next inning starts. Yes, Kuwait Cricket Club. Yes, good. Maybe zoom out a little bit. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. चलो इसे सही है ना, क्या करना है अभी, क्या
सही है,
करना
सही है।
छोड़ दो, जो जिसको लगे
पूरा शूटिंग कर रहे हैं।
वो मिशन पे, मिशन में है। अभी अभी
4 बजे सोया, नींद नहीं आई। हाय 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 हाय। राजेश रामादास पुजारी चार
ये भी मैं देखो टिक्की टिक्की
टिक्की टिक्की।
अभी
वो होगी वाला टिक्की टिक्की।
एक बात बोलो, कैमरामैन तो वर्स्ट
कैसे भी जा रहे हैं ना।
बोलोगे ये नेक्स्ट सीजन के लिए?
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
यस, 4 cameras with गिरीश।
हो गया बंटा ढास।
इसे ओके, आई एम सेइंग आस्क हिम।
हाँ ना, मुझे पता है।
वो पता है।
अरे यार फॉलो नहीं कर पा रहे तो ये एक
फोर कैमरास है।
हाँ 4 फॉर द प्रीमियर।
ए डिवीजन के लिए 4 है। बी के
चिकन
लिए
या मटन?
तुम्हारा को मटन है।
आपको क्या
मैंने
लगे?
चिकन ले लिया साइड में। मैंने बोला चिकन चाहिए भाई मुझे तो।
क्या है मतलब बिरयानी या कुछ?
पता नहीं मुझे, वो चिकन मटन बोल के गया। ये चिकन है मटन है बस बोल के गया।
शफी घूम रहा है मेरा सिगरेट के लिए, वो नहीं
मैं बोला ना उसको
मेरे को
सिगरेट
कॉल
चाहिए
किया।
और कुछ भी चाहिए।
क्या
मैंने
हरी
उसको
भाई
बोला।
देखो वो ऑरेंज वाला नहीं मिल रहा है, कुछ दूसरा बोलो लेके आएगा।
उसने मेरे को बोला कि हरी को क्या चाहिए। मैं बोला उसको ऑरेंज वाला सिगरेट अगर मिलता है तो लेकर आओ। तो बोला मैं उसको फोन कर लेता हूँ, ये वाला नहीं मिल रहा है मुझे, दूसरा मिल रहा है। तो मैं फोन कर लो। How are you? What is up?
Time is almost done. Eating rice time is almost done for me. Come on, I can manage.
अभी अगला मैच लेट स्टार्ट होगा।
What time to
तू
start?
कैसे जाएगा वहाँ पर लेट?
क्या?
मीटिंग में तू भी लेट पहुँचेगा।
Second game वो
6 o'clock
suppose
पे चले जाता हूँ यहाँ पे लगा के एक ही कैमरा। मैं इसको बोलता हूँ
बट अगले मैच के लिए कौन करेगा बे?
नेक्स्ट वो कुछ नहीं चलता रहता है वो।
second match
क्या
what
तो
time?
इंटरनेशनल मैच है।
चेंज नहीं करना है।
Second game is supposed to start what time?
So
Start at say
9:30 after 9:30 there will be a presentation ceremony.
Uh,
See, 6 o'clock, 6 to 6:30 I'll be going outside only for the meeting. See, only focus from the bowler side.
okay.
If it is from this side,
KKPL
अभी ये
का
match
लोगो
start-
हटाना पड़ेगा ना मेरे भाई।
Now is
नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए वो 6 to 6:30 मैच स्टार्ट 6:30 को है तो 7 भी हो जाएगा अभी।
6:30 अभी late होएगा।
भी नहीं चलेगा।
नहीं मैं आ जाऊंगा, टेंशन नहीं।
No, but for, this match will not get over by 6 o'clock. अभी
Huh?
साढ़े
By
नौ
7.
6:30
By 7 it will not over.
See now 5:30 now.
ये लेट हो
Maybe
गया आज।
if
No?
it start by 5:30
देखो 3 को स्टार्ट होएगा, शार्प 6 को खत्म होएगा। अभी देखो T20 सब दुबई में सब
नहीं,
क्या
सही है,
timing follow
टाइम
करते
पे ही
हैं।
हुआ।
काय को टाइम पे हुआ?
अच्छा,
3:30 को स्टार्ट होना तो 5 को सेकंड इनिंग स्टार्ट होना मानता।
हाँ।
अच्छा 7 को अभी राइट टाइम पे 7 खत्म होता है। नो प्रॉब्लम हां, 7 तक हम कुछ भी कर
Hello.
सकते हैं। कुछ भी कर सकते हैं।
मैं वॉशरूम में हूँ।
हेलो
मे बी हम
मैं थोड़ी देर रुक के लगे
और ले चलो
इज्जत का फॉलो ना मत करो यार। हाँ, सब सही है।
Well, we are all set for this run chase. 156 runs required for RSG Palakkad to win this game. Nikhil and Sunil, the first one, placing it through aerial route, but it will fall safely. And Nikhil is off the mark, 1 for no loss. And Navin with the ball in hand. Fantastic stuff with the bat in hand, and now transferring that responsibility with ball in hand. Man at long off and deep point are the 2 feet outside the circle. This time it's a good one. Nice comeback. First up, we did see some movement for Parvinder. He tried to bang the ball to produce some short deliveries.
Nothing will happen.
Oh, this time flies off the bat. And there's a fielder. Short third man. And he takes it cleanly. And first blood being drawn. RSG Palakkad lost their first wicket on the third delivery. And Navin Raj straight away into the business. Shamir Abubakar.
Sorry.
Should have been Sunil Mustafa. Went for a golden duck. No need. So Rahul Yamke, he comes in the middle at number 3. This time lets it go into the gloves of wicketkeeper. But the ball was missing the tram line wide, signalled by the umpire. How often we have seen the one down batter playing the first over. This time again taking the outside edge, this time wide of that short third man fielder, racer to the boundary. A lucky escape for Rahul. Not a convincing stroke, but he will take it. For a second he would have had his heart in his mouth, but doesn't matter. No damage done, 6 for 1. Well, we saw a similar kind of shot and wicket being taken. That's a good one. Good delivery. Again, change of pace. Didn't carry much into the gloves of wicketkeeper Clinto. The ball kept a bit low. It's a flying slip there. You would call the third slip. And the slip cordon is very attentive. Again, swing and a miss for Rahul. 1 gone, 6 for 1. Good one for Navin Raj as well as for MULLA exchange. So Nikhil Robin on strike. He didn't get to face many deliveries in the first over. So Salish and RSG Palakkad required a good partnership. Someone of the order to flourish some runs, as Naveen played his role, his part for MULLA Exchange. Comes Salish. This time Nikhil gets the top edge. There's a man getting underneath and it's taken again. Well, edge has been carried to the slip fielders and second wicket falls. This time it was Sajid there, safe pair of hands, and Salish gets a breakthrough and two openers are walking back to the pavilion without doing much. Nikhil, just one run for him. So Salish gets a wicket off Nikhil. This time the ball came in sharply. Placing it on its merit is Asif. And he is off the mark. It took him surprising. That angle is Salish's bowling is coming into the right hander. With the seam, it's very difficult if it swings. This time it's away swing. South swinger, sloppy from Clinto. The batters take a single there in the form of buys. Salish's ability to swing the ball on both the ends. We saw in swinger and now it's going away from the right hander. It's two outside the line of off stump. The seam has to be in the middle of this wicket and then slight nibble. This time straight to man at deep point. So 10 for 2. It's a nervy start. Good start for MULLA Exchange bowlers. Posting a total of 155 in stipulated 20. In reply, RSG is on the back foot. This time he goes over deep point by a whisker. Again attempting that wide delivery. Rahul went for it and the wind carried that delivery all the way. For a minute, the fielder at deep point looked in business. But the ball was going over his head for a maximum. 16 for 2. Again, this time straight to deep point fielder for a single. 2 gone, 16 for 2. RSG Falcons 17 for 2. Beg your pardon. Well, Naveen is into his second. He comes and he bowls. This time over cover fielder is Rahul and sets off for 2 runs. At least a couple he has taken easily. Oh, this time he picked that length. Has it gone enough? Yup. Down the ground he goes. Rahul is showing the aggression. Intent is very clear from the word go. A fantastic sixer. Well, sure sort of aggression. Rahul, 19 of 7. This time placing it on the offside. Quick single taken. Rahul is showing intent, is not allowing the bowler to take the control of this game. It's unsettling the bowlers very easily. Oh, this time falling short of that cover fielder. Ashif literally reached out, but he got away. He wanted to loft it over cover fielder. He gets the toe end of the bat. It's all happening. Sometimes the ball is not getting connected. It's not carrying to the fieldsman. Oh, this is a cricket. Cricket at its best. Lights are on. We are here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Next delivery, tapped it on the offside. A slight misfield. The fielder standing at point didn't collect it neatly. And as a result, single being taken. 11 came from this over. Still 1 to go. There's no one on the onside. Power play restrictions. So Ashif. This time Ashif, as he gets it, yup, taken. Another one bites the dust. And the last delivery of Naveen Raj got a wicket of Ashif. He wanted to slice it on the offside. Edge found and carry to that cordon. He's walking back to the pavilion. Should have thought of going above that fielder, but ended up into the hands of the fieldsman. 28 for 3. Well, the skipper Shiraj Khan walks into the middle. Difficult situation. 28 for 3. Well, RSG Palakkad is losing the wicket against the run-up play. We saw sure sort of aggression right from the word go, right from the first delivery. And both the three fielders, batters, ended up in slip cordon. 29 for 3. Well, these two batters have to play cautionly. Someone has to play anchoring role here. Rahul is going bang bang. Shiraj Khan has to play his natural game to control the emotions. Stick to his natural game. Oh, it's a good one. Angling in right in the block hole. Fantastic delivery from Salish. I was very impressed with that length. He's coming close to the stumps and then bowling with an angle. It's very difficult as a batter, but well negotiated from Shiraj Khan. It's a good delivery to bowl. First off. This time Shiraj Khan off the mark. The help of the quick single. Good call from Rahul. 30 for 3 in 3.3. Again this time forcing the batter to go onto the back foot. Two fielders collided on the offside. Eventually letting through a single there. So 31 for 3. RSG got runs on the board, but they are worried about that wicket column. Oh, this time good shot. Stand and deliver. Bisecting two-man. Cover and point to perfection. What a stroke. Right of the middle of the blade of Siraj Khan. Again this time behind square. No chance for Clinto. Does it have all the legs to go? Yup. There's no one. Behind square. Another boundary to finish it off for Shiraj Khan. But that will be considered as a leg bye. 39 for 3 after 4. Spin being introduced first time in this innings rather. So Sajid Kalam, and he comes and he bowls first one, flighted to Rahul MK in his arc, but didn't get underneath it nicely. Again this time drifting down leg, Zakir Hussain signaled it as wide. Placing it nicely down the ground. Again another wide delivery, again a wide one. So two wides been bowled by Sajid. Oh, this time was there a nick? Was there a nick? Everyone went up. The keeper showed more interest. Perhaps a little underage, perhaps he would have thought. But umpire Zakir Hussain's mind, there was firm no. So 42 for 3. This time Siraj Khan gets the toe end of the bat. Work to do for that man standing at cow corner. So at the completion of fifth over, 43 for 3. So Anudeep, the new bowler. is coming from the road end. 44 for 3 in 5.1 overs so far. So Rahul MK, 24 of 15, is playing aggressively. Clear sort of aggression from him. Oh, this time look at Clinto. He saved a boundary there. He had to jump to his left. But this is Mohammad Anas. So Clinto has given away the responsibility to Mohammad Anas. Previously, Clinto was keeping the wicket. Now he's standing at short third, man at extra cover. So I'm placing it on the onside. 2 is a demand. And taken. So 2 was a call straight away from Rahul. And Siraj Khan responding it. So 47 for 3 in 5.2. Oh, this time was there a nick? The ball didn't carry. And the ball didn't carry to the wicket-keeper's gloves. There was a genuine edge from bowler's expression. The keeper can't do much about it because it didn't carry to him. This time hit firmly straight to Anudeep. He picked up in his follow through. It's a good fielding. The target is 156. That was a total. 155 was the total posted by Al-Mulla Exchange. Oh, this time on the bounce, too long off. It was hit very firmly, very hard, but didn't break the shackles of that long off fielder. The last delivery, the final delivery, the power play is coming up. After this, the fielding restrictions will be eased. Minimum of 4 can stay inside the ring after this delivery. Okay, now firm push. Good running between the wicket. 6 gone. It's 49 for 3. Clinto, the skipper comes and he's been greeted well this time, wide over deep mid wicket. It's a good shot from Shiraj Khan. Stand and deliver, staying deep. Another. Again he goes. This time he picked out square leg. The similar length. Shiraj Khan stayed deep in his crease. But there was no power and no elevation. And he hold out to man a deep square leg. Third wicket falling. Important one. A wicket of captain. It's the fourth wicket, beg your pardon, fourth wicket falling in the form of Shiraj Khan. You have to wait and watch how important that wicket will be in this contest of this game. A very handy customer. It didn't take much time to settle down. Was playing very freely, unfortunately. And the all-rounder joins Parvinder Kumar. This wicket is very, very crucial. He's been good with the bowling today. RSG need another 100 runs from here on. And the game is entirely depend on these players, especially Parvinder and Rahul. So Clinto. So 56 for 4 runs are there, but the wicket column is very handy, especially in this run chase. Parvinder, he misread that length. Hands on head for Clinto. Well, this game is very equally poised. A wicket for MULLA exchange from here on. They are well ahead of this game. Which is going to be a very, very crucial partnership. For RSG to win this game, this partnership is very vital. Both these players have to play till the 15th. You have to wait for umpire decision. Yes, the ball slipped from Clinto's hand, and Parvinder Kumar gifted with the free hit. Well, where does he gonna go? Well, Parvinder finds the onside boundary and he goes for a maximum freebie. Frustrating for Clinto to finish it off with 2 sixes, 63 for 4. Well, the final delivery to go. Well, that free turned out to be very costly. So 7 gone, 63 for 4, and RSG Palakkad going 9 runs per over at the moment. So 93 required from 13 overs. That means 93 from 78. That's the equation. If you have wickets in hand, this game is very, very, very possible. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Well, that's a winning requirement, 93 from 78. I would like to thank Deepak, the scorer, very attentive and very alert, along with Lloyd, as well as a streaming done by Ari. So bringing up some important statistics as well. Now Sajid Kalam comes. So spin being introduced from both the ends. Now this one played presenting full face of the bat. No sort of any risk at the moment. RSG doesn't want to take any risk because runs are coming very, very freely for them. This time again drifting down leg, it's him in the pads. Doesn't want to take any sort of risk. This equation is very gettable, but a worrying sign for RSG is the wicket. And this time chipped in the air, but straight to man at long on. Single taken easily. But the sun is down. This lights are on. It's a beautiful scene from Sulaibiya cricket ground. Soon after this, we have got a second game. It will be played on this wicket. It's Summer League finals between Stack TC versus Ajari. Meanwhile, Parvinder finds the ropes of deep mid wicket boundary. So down on his knees and goes bang. As he is playing his all-rounder batting display. He smoked 1-6 in the last over, a freebie, and here again. So 70 for 4 in 7.4. All of a sudden the run rate goes to 10. This time forcing the batter to go onto his back foot. So 70 for 4. Again Farvinder this time. Has he got all of it? Yup, yes. In the slot, in the hitting arc of Parvinder. He doesn't gonna miss out. He is all-rounder, mind you. The ball journeyed out of the park. 76 for 4. And we are in for a brilliant run chase. Well, I was mentioning about this next game. It's Stack CC versus Al Ajri. Once again, thanks Hari. It's a Summer League final. Will be played on this wicket. It is going to be again another nail-biter game. Stack CC versus Ajari. So 76 for 4 after 8. Expensive 2 overs. In fact, expensive last 12 deliveries for MULLA Exchange, and now RSG Palakkad is back on track. Well, after the arrival of Parvinder has changed the course of this game. Clinto again is in business. Is into here comes Clinto. He's gone. Parvinder is gone. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? That was a suicidal run. The 3 stumps were possible. The fielder was standing at short third man. You could see literally 3 stumps. Bang. And Parvinder knew straight away that he had to walk back to the pavilion. And RSC Palakkad lost another wicket against a run of play. What a game. What a game. So Pramod Varghese that call was turning out to be very costly for RSG Palakkad. The man was in nick, in form, an all-rounder. Departs. But you got to admire and give credit the way the fieldsman collected the ball, clean and composed. This time missing that fuller length. Well, Clinto has all the varieties in his bowling. He has the spin option. Now he's coming round the wicket for Pramod. Again missing it. Pressure is on Pramod now. So half of the batters is back in the hut for RSG Palakkad. Again change of pace, played straight down the ground. Clinton didn't get hand to the ball in his follow through. Would have been interesting had it hit the stumps, but luckily no damage done. Well, that brings Rahul on to strike. We have to see how he changes his approach. Or this time placing it aerially. It's a good commitment shown by 2 fielders down the ground. And he eventually saved 2 runs there. So 2 fielders working in tandem and made sure the ball doesn't go all the way for a boundary. 79 for 5. You need it. Your fielders to be on their toes every time when you are bowling the tight overs. This time straight to short mid wicket. This time Sajid will collect it cleanly. Doesn't allow the batters to take a single. 9 gone. It's 79 for 5. Then at halfway stage, it's 10 gone, 82 for 5. The required run rate is 7.40. That means 74 runs required from 60 deliveries. And this game is equally poised, balanced, looking very balanced at the moment. The only way MULLA Exchange can win this game is by taking wickets. They can't be able to defend this scorecard unless and until they take a wicket. A wicket of Rahul will be very, very crucial for both the teams. When you are chasing perspective, yep, you need to be there till the last over or so. Oh, this time hoisted high, there's a man. But it will go for a boundary. This will ease some pressure of Pramod. And pressure is on Clinton now. How well he is going to finish this over. So boundary being scored in the first delivery. The pressure will transform into the bowler. His partner comes there. He has a word with Clinton. Has he Pramod decided to take on this over? Sajjad and Zakir Hussain are doing the justice in the middle. Fantastic. A very experienced on-field umpires. Oh, this time it's a good one there. Quicker through the air. Hands on head for Clinton. He knew that ball was very close to the edge. Again, extra bounce. Well, excitement is everywhere. Excitement is on the field for all the spectators, commentary box, the scorer, streaming, everybody standing on their edge of their seat. So this is cricket at its best. Here comes Clinton and he bows to Pramod. There's a man. Oh dear. Would you believe it? He has gobbled all the opportunity. But not this time though. He lets it go. We have to wait and watch how costly the drop will be. And all of a sudden, Pramod got a big smile on his face. He would be walking back to the pavilion. But now he is there. It's because of that drop catch. Catches win matches, mind you. Oh, this time Rahul belted down the ground, but this time keeping the batter for a single. 88 for 5 and 10.5. The last delivery to go. It's a good comeback from Clinton, going for a boundary in first over. First delivery of his third over. Pramod. He comes and he pushing it on the offside. Short extra cover in place. So no single being taken. 11 gone. 88 for 5. 68 from 54. That is the equation for RSG Palakkad to win this game. The players are taking a short break in the form of drinks. Again, Max Semerik, MULLA Exchange won the toss, elected to bat first, 155 for 9, and that person on the screen, 55 from 42. He put a solid foundation, and Mohammad Anas down the order is 30 runs, and Samir and Robin Matthew chipped in 19 as well as 14, propelled MULLA Exchange to go 155. In reply, RSG Palakkad had a poor start. 2 batters went cheaply, but he got to give Rahul and Pramod now controlling the innings. So Rahul has done the bulk of the scoring. This time just going slightly over the head of Sajid Kalam there, out of reach. Would have been a caught and board opportunity. Can they produce a wicket? This game is equally poised as the next delivery. This time it goes over the fielder. Naveen was standing inside the ring. Welcome to commentary box, Tariq sir. 90 for 5. This time getting the toe end of the bat, works it on the onside is Rahul. No damage done, 33 of 32. He's going run a ball at the moment. He knows the importance of this, his wicket. Oh, this time he goes aerial route. Has it got enough? Yes, he has, but you have to wait and watch for umpire decision. Yes, it's a maximum confirmation from Sajjad. 96 for 5. Oh, this time he gets the outside edge. Does it have the legs to go all the way for a boundary? So edges are very handy. Rahul quickly raced away to 41 of 34. 98 for 5. Very interesting game. A Division A KKPL match. Nothing gets better than this. So 12 gone. It's 98 for 5. The start of the next delivery, fresh over from Clinto, deposited over cow corner for another maximum. 100 comes up for RSG. And what a way to reach their 100 mark. For 6, the last wicket falls for Pramod. Too late. Is he too late for MULLA Exchange? Because they are running out of the options. 104 for 6. And they have got very minimum runs on the board to defend. So Rajesh joins Rahul in the middle. Brilliant. With the ball in hand, he took 4 wickets and a hat-trick as well. What a delivery. What a delivery. The toe, in fact, the handle of the bat saved Rajesh there. 104 for 6. Clinto going for a maximum first delivery, followed by a wicket. This time he's defending it. But Rajesh is playing just a survival mode there. So 3 dot balls. It's a good one. It's a good comeback from Clinto. The required run rate is 7. It's under 7 is very much possible. It should go above 10 to put pressure on the opposition. This time Clinto missed his runner-up there. Again, going back to his bowling mark. Change of pace, the ball kept bit low. Manish is off the mark. And he's happy to be on the non-striker end because there is a set batter. Rahul, 41 of 35. Well, how well he gonna negate the last delivery of Clinto's over. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg out on the boundary. This time pushing it outside. Manish called there to hurry. Taken at the end. It's a good run. So Rahul will retain the strike. 13 gone. 106 for 6. Well, change in bowling now. Time for a seam action. Anudeep has been brought back into the attack from the road and started off with a good lane delivery on the offside. So 107 for 6 in 13.1 so far. Here comes Anudeep from the far end. And he counts out this time. Anish placing it on the onside. Some work to do. Man at square leg. Wasn't quick enough. Doesn't stop the batter taking single. And Rahul is on strike now. 43 of 37. Good one, Rajesh. He knew that He has got a set batsman in front. His work is to rotate the strike, give maximum strike for his teammate as much as possible. This time swing and a miss. A fuller length outside the line of off stump. Good carry to the wicket keeper. Again, the ball is very close to the bat. A good one. It's a good one. The required run rate is going slight above 7.5. It was under 7. And every dot ball will increase the run rate. It's been a good bowling from Anudeep so far. Has given away just 2 runs. Is keeping a tight length and line outside the off stump. So I'm placing along the ground, some work to do, man, at sweeper boundary. Keep the batter just taking single. It's been a very good over, tight over from Anudeep in this contest of this game. Oh, this time in the beats the man at point boundary for 4. Oh, that was a poor one to finish it off for Anudeep. The ball was in the slot. Brilliantly done is Rajesh there. Picked his spot wider back on a point. Has got enough legs to go all the way. 113 for 6 after 14. So Robin Matthew, the new bowler, has been introduced for the first time in this innings. The current run rate is 8.07 thanks to that last boundary. Rajesh slicing it behind square. Well, we got a man at deep point, deep extra cover. Long off and long on, deep mid wicket on the leg side. Short third man. Here comes Robin Matthew. The first one was nipping back into the right hander. So Robin Matthew comes again, forcing the batter to go onto his back foot, this time placing it on the upside. Rahul is playing a sensible knock here. Every delivery taking its merit. this time the brilliant delivery right in the block hole. Somehow Manish got underneath it, slicing it in the offside towards the deep extra cover region. Well, he's happy. He's very happy to rotate the strike. So Rahul 45 or 42. A brilliant knock under pressure. He didn't look in pressure at all. He's playing his natural stroke. A very calculated innings. He took the responsibility when the wickets were tumbling from the other end. Oh, this time he edged it. I was praising his innings, his commentator's curse, and Robin Matthew produced a wicket from nowhere. Or is there a twist in this tale? A set batter has been removed, requiring further 41. And what a timely wicket for MULLA Exchange. 41 from 32. He wanted to guide that one towards the third man region. The ball came quickly than he anticipated. And good carry into the gloves of wicketkeeper Clinton. So he fell shy of 5 runs to reach his half century. Rajesh Murali comes in the middle at number 9. Number 8 rather. So Robin Matthew, a new bowler being introduced, he got a wicket of very important batter. Change of pace, walks it on the offside. And now these batters have to play very sensibly because they don't have a set batsman. He's back in the pavilion, got out on the last delivery, and now it's up to Rajesh. It's Rajesh and Rajesh. It's a nice combination in the middle. Sliding it behind square there for a single. A good one for Robin Matthew. Picked up a wicket of a very important person there. Very good batter. 117 for 5. Last 30 to go. The equation is not very tough. 39 from 30. But the worrying sign for RSG Palakkad is a wicket margin. 117 for 7. So Anudeep comes. Oh, it's attempting that wide Yorker right in the block hole. Equally dug out by Rajesh there. No chance of a run. When Rajesh this time took it on the full, leaves it on the onside. He'll be happy to take a single on this occasion. The required run rate is building up now, 8.14. Mind you, it was under 7. And thanks to that last wicket, Anudeep. Oh, this time, what a delivery. What a delivery. Rajesh producing straight face of the bat there. Full face of the bat rather. And they scramble through for a single. It's not a good sight for a bowler to see when being bowled a Yorker length. And single being taken, 119 for 7. Anudeep is in search of a wicket to break this partnership. Oh, this time hoisted over mid-off. One bounce into the fence, she goes. Rajesh covering his stumps. And coming, they're reading the line of the delivery there, getting underneath nicely. The mid-off was up in the ring. No chance for Clinto to cut it off. So in Kuwait Cricket Premier League, there will be, in KKPL, there will be 2 power plays. The first power play consists of 4 overs and the second power play consists of 2 overs. And now that has been taken. That's a result of that. The boundary being scored as the next delivery. Placing it on the offside is Rajesh. What a role he is playing here. Fantastic stuff. With the ball in hand, he joined the party. He had waited 17 overs to join in and then produce some magnificent overs. And now he is playing a sensible knock here. 15 of 11, valuable contribution down the order. The last delivery, Anudeep, 21 wicketless. Again in the slot, this time it goes over point. Would you believe it? What a blow. A fantastic blow of Rajesh bat in the slot. Soaring over point boundary for a maximum. 131 for 7, 25 needed from 24. And that's the equation after that maximum. So 131 for 7. Salish comes from round the wicket for the right-hander Rajesh Murali. So run a ball required now for RSG Palakkad Falcons to win this game. Down the order, covering his stumps this time, missing it completely. Wanted to heave it down the ground, but couldn't get underneath the ball. Perhaps he was too early on that occasion. Well, soon after this, we have got Summer League final. Stark CC versus Al Ajri will be played on this wicket. But what a game of final we had between MULLA Exchange versus RSC PALAKKAD Falcons. It's a Division A KKPL match. This time somehow he gets underneath the ball. Man at mid-on. Sajid Kalam was too quick. The batsmen were home. No damage done. It's 1-3-3 for 7. RSC PALAKKAD didn't have a good start up front. They lost 3 wickets inside the power play, and then a cameo in the middle produced from Siraj Khan along with Rahul, the pick of the batter. But you got to admire Rajesh's effort in the middle, 22 of 14. Again, full lane delivery. Didn't see much of variation. You got a short, fine shot. Third man, point, cover, extra cover. It's a man at long off. Square leg inside the ring as well. There is nobody in the deep on the onside. Again, right in the block hole. Good one. It's a good one from Salish. It's a good tidy over. Just 2 runs conceded so far. He's been bowling according to his field restriction. Now change of angle for him. He was coming round the wicket and now he's going over the wicket. Mid-on drops back to cow corner. No. Well, the catch has been completed, but it will be not counted as a catch. It's a bumped. Yep, confirmation from the umpire. 17 gone. 1-3-3 for 7. Required 23 from last 3 overs. We have got Vinod with us for the second game. Welcome Vinod to the commentary box. What a brilliant side. Fantastic lights on. 23 of 18. Fantastic over from Salish. Just 2. We have to wait. Is it too late for MULLA Exchange? Because they need a wicket here. And they need a wicket in a hurry. A wicket of Rajesh will be very crucial and vital for them. So Anudeep, again, he's back into the attack. Final time, 27 with wicketless. He went 9 runs per over. Can he able to produce a wicket here? Deep point as well as deep extra. Oh, change of pace, well read by Rajesh there. So low full toss. Converting it into a single. No panic, no pressure whatsoever. Cool and composed. So Rajesh Murali taking his time. 3 of 6. His role will be to rotate the strike, to give it to his partner on the other end, because he is striking the ball very well. Swing and a miss. He makes room, wanted to go downtown. Again, immediately, Rajesh, he goes to him, a punch. He's conveying his partner. No need to rush. Just take your time. Give me a single. Now mid-wicket drops back to deep mid-wicket. Deep fine leg comes back inside the ring. This time placing it behind square. Sets up for a single. Very interesting cricket. Clever thinking as well. So deep point, deep extra cover. Man at short third man, fine leg. So cover fielder inside the ring as well. This time covering is the stump, says Rajesh, and pick that length and whacks it on the onside. Picked up a boundary. Fantastic shot. Shuffling across the stumps and picked his spot there. The deep mid wicket fielder was quite wide, but he couldn't able to reach in time. Some lusty blows down the order. Valuable contribution. Surely match-winning performance from Rajesh. This time the ball kept bit low. Rajesh had no time to place that shot. He was ready for it. He wanted to guide that one past third man boundary, because there is nobody in that third man region. So no deep third man. Deep point is very wide. He's looking for that gap. This time, what a shot! What a shot! Goes over deep extra cover. Superb. In the slot. And goes the journey. 145 for 7 after 18. 33 of 18. Absolute blinder from Rajesh. 4 wickets to his name. Hat-trick as well. And then contribution down the order. 33 of 18. Valuable runs. And the quiet run rate is now drops back to 5 runs from here on to win this game. 11 from 12. Very gettable unless miracle happens. And Salish, 3 overs went for 20. And he has got Rajesh Murali on strike now, 3 of 8. Short third, fine leg, square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner, long off, deep extra cover, deep point. Is the only man inside the ring. He is short cover as well as square leg fielder. First one swiveled on the onside for a single. is Rajesh, and he's happy to be on the non-striker end. Rajesh has scored bulk of runs, 33 from 18. So Rahul and Rajesh. Other only two players contributed with the bat in hand. Salish is coming now round the wicket. Easily done. No urgency, because all the fielders are patrolling that offside boundary. Plenty of gap. Merely run a ball required now. Soon after this, we have got match of Stack CC versus Al-Ajri. It's a Summer League finals. Don't go anywhere. It's a weekend in Kuwait. Sulaibiya cricket ground. Fantastic scene to watch the cricket. Rajesh trying to get it past third man boundary. Full lane delivery there, missing out completely. Good carry to the wicket keeper. Again, Rajesh went to his partner, had a word with him. So 9 from 8 is Salish. The bowler is taking time to field his fielding. I'm shuffling across the stumps. Is Rajesh there, good work, but unfortunately couldn't stop the ball hitting the ropes. Important boundary for Rajesh Murali. 7 of 12. Both the fielders working in tandem. Unfortunately, the longer fielder, he did manage to stop the ball, but the ball had enough power. It reached the ropes. The umpire signaled it as boundary. 151 for 7. Merely one hit away for RSD Palakkad to win this game. What a game. Oh, this time he gets it past. Manner short third man. Look at that celebration. Absolutely pumped up. And what a timely boundary. Clever thinking from Rajesh Murali. The ball was on the full. He just guided that one. No chance. Race away to the boundary for 4. The scores are level. 1 from 6. What a game of cricket we had. Up and downs. Successive stages. Wicket being taken. The 1 minute, one team was up. The second minute, the second team was up. This is cricket at its best. 155 for 9 in 20 overs. In reply, 155 for 7. Last 6 deliveries to go. Look at that contribution from Rajesh Pujari. 34 of 19. And Rajesh Murali, 11 of 13. Made sure the team is home. Here comes Matthew. This time he gets his pass at point fielder. And look at the celebration. Jubilation all over. And Rajesh Pujari is the man for me today. A match-winning performance. And that's how the game concludes. Partnership 38 from 26 was very, very productive for RSG Palakkad Falcons to win this game. But that's the summary. So we have got a second match coming up, Stack CC versus Al-Ajri. That's a summary for you guys. Al-MULLA Exchange 155 for 9. RSG Palakkad won this game by 3 wickets with 5 deliveries to spare. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the second game.